It's an informal partnership between groups and developing personal friendships with families as well.
To some, it may seem like an unlikely partnership. Members of the BeaconH Church of the Brethren, Christians, and this family from Afghanistan, Muslims. Yet for this congregation, sharing in activities like planting grass with the Asil family has become routine. The congregation has hosted a number of events for Afghan families in Fort Wayne. BeaconH member Terry Doherty served in the Peace Corps in Afghanistan in the 1970s. And when Afghan refugees started relocating in Fort Wayne, his love for the Afghan people spread to the congregation, which welcomed them with open arms, celebrating a common humanity.
Yeah, the church has just offered a place for the Afghan community to hold their gatherings, to celebrate their festivals, to celebrate the arrival of a new family member to the community. So we've had a lot of Afghan celebrations at the church.
Members of the congregation also began sponsoring Afghan students.
Last year we had Naeem who stayed with us, and he was just very involved with the school. He fit in with our family really well and learned all our games. He did chores with us. It was really great to learn about the Afghan culture, especially at this time when it's so big in the news, and to really be informed.
They have even begun sending a monthly stipend to one student's family in Afghanistan so that she can go to college in the United States. But it's a two-way partnership. BeaconH members say their world perspective has been expanded as they learn about Afghan culture and Islam. One Afghan man joined the Brethren on a disaster service project. Another Afghan woman volunteered at the church's preschool, and some of the refugees' stories have been inspiring. Nazia fled to the U.S. with her 5 children after her husband was taken away at gunpoint. For 8 years, they assumed he had died, but then Miraga found them in Fort Wayne, himself a refugee.
You guys help us, and you before help us a lot. Before I came in here, you helped my families in here. Thank you so much. And I love you, you guys.
It was a long time and very, very hard times we had, and you know it turned out pretty good that my dad is now with us, and we've been living a great life, and now we bought a house. The biggest move somebody will do.
Members of BeaconH say reaching out to people from another culture, even another faith, is part of being a Christian.
I was introduced at my daughter's church, which is a large community church, and they said, we consider ourselves a believer's church, and Terry's coming from a doer's church. So I said, I'll take that. BeaconH is definitely a doer's church.
We are all children of God, that even though we worship differently, those basic values are fundamental to both groups. That they have much to share with us, and there are things we can share with them. It's a gift to have them within our community, to learn about their way of life. And I think we broaden our horizons as we learn about what they have to offer and where they come from in their life.
People from 2 different faith traditions, 2 different cultures, finding themselves blessed by walking alongside each other and celebrating their common humanity.
That's why I go to this church. That's what, to me, following Christ is all about. Being part of celebrating life and working with the people around us and what they need.
A congregation who has a strong historical sense of service, and I think this is just an extension of that. These are people in our community who are finding a new life here, and we're journeying with them in that.
A journey that has been a blessing for all.